What's up guys, it's your boy Lucky Scoots, and today I'm gonna talk about compression systems. A compression system is a scooter system that holds your bars and a fork together. So if you don't know what a compression system is, you will learn today, and I will talk about SCS, HIC, IHC and threaded compression. So let's get right into it. This is an SCS compression. The SCS clamp has 4 bolts and it's bigger, and because it's bigger and it has more bolts, it's potentially stronger, and you can jump big stair sets with it. If you did that with an HIC or an IHC compression, your bars or a fork will bend or just snap. So I'm going to show you now how to assemble an SCS compression. The things you will need are a deck, an SCS clamp, the bolts for SCS, a C-ring, a compression bolt, a spacer if you need one, a headset, a top cap, and a fork. So now you can put the headset on the fork and slide the fork upwards, and then grab the second headset bearing, press it in, grab your C-ring and press it in. Put your spacer on again if you need one, then the top cap. Okay, now it spins. So for SCS you need to have a decent gap between a fork and an SCS lip. You can see a lip here, so this is where the bolt comes, and then it threads in the fork. And now you can put the SCS on and then grab your bolt. If your SCS is oversized and your bolt is looking like this, you can see the bolt is in diameter is smaller than the SCS, and if you tighten down just normally, the scooter will sound loose. So I suggest you can do is put your SCS on and then grab your bolt. No, before that, grab your shim if the SCS is oversized. If your SCS is standard, you can skip this part. And now you can slide the shim in, press it in all the way, and then put your bolt in like this. You can see the bolt and the shim are the same sizes. Now you can tighten up the bolt, make sure the SCS is straight. Okay, tighten it up. Just a little bit more. Okay, now the compression is up and you can take the shim out, so the bolt in here is straight. As you can see, everything is tight and nothing moves around, and that's a plus. Now you can put the bolts in. If you need to stretch the SCS, you can do it like this. Put the bolt in the other side like this, and then put your coin in, so the bolt threads in the coin and the SCS stretches. Now the SCS is stretched. you can grab your bars now. Just one thing, if your bars have a slit so you can run an HIC compression, you may need a bar adapter. That is this. Basically it just goes up your bars, so the SCS, as I said, an SCS compression is very powerful, so the SCS doesn't crack or snap your bars. So now let's put the bars on. So the bars are on. You can unstretch the clamp now, so it will pinch the bar a lot more. Tape, get off. Okay, now. Okay, we lost the coin. Now you can take your bolt out and place it on the other side. Then grab your other three bolts, and just put them in and tighten up them with your hand so they thread nicely. So now you can start doing this, which is tightening, and you need to tighten the SCS compression like this. First the second bolt, then the last one, then the first one, the middle one, and then the second one, and then the last one, and do this again until it's tightened enough. So here I have the components for IHC compression. An IHC compression fork is a little bit skinnier than the HIC or SCS fork, so you need an IHC fork, a deck, a washer, a bolt, a slightly skinnier C-ring, an IHC shim, a top cap, and a clamp. The clamp can be oversized or standard depending on the width of your bars. Okay, now the IHC compression is built up differently than the SCS, so also you need two headset bearings. So now the same procedure, you slide the bearing on, then slide the fork in the deck, grab your other bearing, put it on, then grab the C-ring, put it on, then grab your top cap, and then slide your IHC shim on, and grab your washer and your bolt and tighten up the compression. For the bars, I can't show you now because my bars are on the SCS compression. So for the bars, you basically slide the clamp on. If it doesn't want to go easily, just grab a wrench and put it in between the hole and just stretch it until you can't stretch it anymore, and then put it on your bars. So now the HIC compression. For the HIC compression you will need a deck, an HIC or SCS fork, a compression bolt that comes with a fork, then a C-ring, an oversized one, a headset, a top cap, a spacer. I need a spacer because I have a bent fork, and an HIC shim. So basically, like with any other, you slide headset onto the fork, slide the fork in, top bearing, C-ring, then the spacer if you need it, a top cap, and a shim. Holy shit. Then slide your compression bolt down and tighten it down. Okay, now just like this, and now you can slide your bars on, and before that slide the clamp on the bars and then put the bars on. So now the last compression is a threaded compression. A threaded compression is a very old compression. That means that a fork is longer and it has the threads, which to be dialed you need to screw down these two large nuts, just like this. And just do this repeatedly until the nut isn't tight. Okay, now it's tight, and then there is a second nut that just keeps tight the first nut. It may take a long time, but the scooter will be dialed. Okay, now it's tightened up, and now you can slide your bars on. Just like this. Then tighten up the bars and make sure they're straight, so once you're ready it won't fall. Now tighten up the bolts. You go 1 2 3 1 2 3 until they are completely tight. So hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, and like the video if you enjoy my tutorials and vlogs. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at LukyScoots. So this was your boy Lucky Scoots, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.